goal is to help create safe, caring, and respectful schools where students thrive academically and simply do the right thing. The moment you walk into a school of character, you can feel a difference. Staff and students feel safe, valued, and connected. It feels more like a community or a family. CEP and our national schools of character thrive to build a nation of ethical citizens who pursue excellence in all areas of their life, one school at a time.
I think a school of character matters because you grow up in a school of character and you learn the way of life.
Really nice, you know, to be able to show people that you're a teenager who's not just some random kid running around. You're someone who has respect and you care for things and you care about your community.
If you studied, you should rock this thing. 2 blocks from 7.
Some people say that it means more on the plate, that the teachers are overloaded. The answer to that is part of the plate. It is the plate. In other words, without it, you do not have a well-rounded school education.
Being a school of character allows us to have a cultural change, more of a deeper change in the school and how we approach anything. There's an honesty that goes along with that. Not only the communication honesty between parents and teachers, between then students and teachers, and then students and parents. So that's a cultural change that also gets into the academic honesty.
Character ed has to have all the strands pulled together. It has to have the family, the community, and the school. They all have to work together. It has to be woven together, and that makes the fabric strong.
Being a school of character means everything to me. It means that I'm making a difference, that I'm instilling the core values on my students, that they can make a difference.
And we've just changed the way we interact with each other, colleague to colleague, and the way the students interact, and the care and the dedication the teachers have for these children, and just the relationships we build, and that's what it's about. And it just makes teaching and coming to school that much better.
Having children go here, I think that one of the things you see is you want them to be a well-developed individual. You don't want just to have the academics, because academics is great, but beyond that, you've got to be a person who can get along with other people, who have empathy for other people, who really have the whole model of a person involved. And I think we do a lot of that through the elementary and middle school, but then in high school it carries on.
The relationship that we have that exists between our student achievement and our character education. We believe that these two programs have allowed us to become a very successful school. Our students learn every day about mathematics and how to read and how to write, but even more important than that, they learn to show integrity. They learn to be responsible citizens.
We know we have to put financial and human resources behind that to make it fly. And so our teachers are involved in that process. They're seeking out their development, and they're going out and they're learning the best strategies, the best practices that make sense for them in their classroom, not only to help grow good kids and good people, but how to push the academics as well.
One of the things that was our struggle is that teachers are so busy, and they really thought that character ed had to be something that there was one more job they had to do. So one of the ways that we've implemented it is giving it to the students.
A lot of people think character education is fluff. They don't believe it's real. They believe sort of flavor of the month. We have a lot of data, here at St. Louis Charter School that shows it is effective and it does work.
I think the barrier to character ed for some school districts, for some schools, is they see that it's a separate program, that they view character ed as something they have to add on or add in, and it can't be that way. It has to be a philosophy. It has to be part of everything that you do.
People think it's expensive. People think that they're going to have to buy programs, and it's just not the case. We've spent almost nothing this year and implemented quite a few new things just by the creativity of the people who work here.
We really believe it was the marriage of looking at our data and what we were doing with character that allowed for our achievement to grow. And there's skeptics out there that might say, yes, but was that a fluke? Was that just a one-year occurrence? Well, for 7 years, we have really focused on character education in our school. And for 7 years, we have been a Missouri Top 10 school.
vision is that every school in America will have become a national school of character.